On my last visit to the car boot sale, I purchased these four tools from my favourite tool stall for £3. Amongst them was this interesting hoof pick. And I thought to myself, this has some age to it. I'm definitely taking this home. As you can see, it was quite rusty, and the action was very stiff too. So I soaked it overnight in a vinegar bath, and the following morning took it into work, where it had several hours in the ultrasonic cleaning tank. And that afternoon, when I returned home from work, I gave it a good going over on my wire wheel. Okay, and here it is after all that effort. And it's turned out to be even more interesting than I thought originally. Because it turns out, if we look here, you can see there is the military or government broad arrow stamp. So this little fellow was a military issue. And not only that, it gets even more interesting. Look at this. We've got the maker's name, which I think is Moreton and Roster. It says either C&M or G&M. And then we have 1881. So you can see how old this little fellow is. We also have here an issue number, I think. We have a 1. Then we have what appears to be a 90 and another number 1 here. So this must have been the number of the cavalryman, I guess, who it was issued to. It could be cavalryman. I don't know. It could have been a medic, I guess, because he would have had a horse, one would have thought. I mean, I don't really know, but it's obviously army issue, as you can see, and it's in much nicer condition now. Interestingly, not only can you see on this, I don't know what this is, screwdriver or pick or whatever, you can see the slight change in the colour there where it's been hardened. Hopefully you can see that. And also on the hook as well, you can see where that has been hardened too, and you can see much better in this picture from outside in daylight. I like the way this thing operates because this part here is also a spring, as you can see. Look, when we operate it, it opens up, and we have two little notches in here, look. So you open it up and it snaps into place quite well. Oop. There we go. That's a real positive snap, and it's still going after all these years. In fact, the hoof pick is still quite sharp on the end here. We've got all the rust off of it. It looks a lot nicer. It folds away to quite a nice little pocketable item. In fact, you could still use it today if you was, if you had a horse. I don't, but you can still use it today for hooking stones out of the horse's hoof. If if the horse is playing up a little bit, you can find out which hoof it's in, get it out. I'd imagine you can do a similar thing with this, get into little spaces and hook things out with it. Actually, thinking about it, I guess you could also use it for oiking stones out of a tyre of your car, I would imagine. That's interesting. So, 142 years later, this old hoof pick still has uses, either with a horse or with your car. So, cool, like that. So this whole thing is still in good condition. I mean, there's a little bit of pitting going on, as you can probably see there. But it still works, it's still nice and sharp. It'd be interesting to get hold of a time machine and follow this little fellow all the way back to see, where it was made, and then being shipped off to the government, and then to whom it was issued to as well. And whether it was that particular person, the original person it was issued to, whether he took it home, which he probably did when he was when he left the army. Because obviously, you use a horse in the army, and the chances are you'll use a horse afterwards as well. So, it's a handy little tool to have with you, isn't it? So, and I guess then it was then left to his son or whatever when he passed on, and so on and so on, down to today when it was put through a house clearance or whatever, and the guy on my favourite tool stall bought it as a lot probably, and I got it and it's mine now. So there we go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this really old 142-year-old hoof pick, still in working condition. Very nice indeed. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at it. You'll be able to find this on my Instagram channel too. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you wish to, and you can also subscribe to my channel too. So once again, thanks for popping over to Rathbow Manor and taking a look at this interesting old tool, and I'll catch you back here in a future video then. Thanks for watching.